you guys? This is Alice, and today I'm gonna share some personal experience about hair loss. So first of all, I want to start about my background and background of my hair. So basically, I never struggled with the hair loss before until 2021. I always had pretty long, healthy, thick hair. I always got a lot of compliments around my hair. Every single time I'm out, people were complimenting my hair all the time, and I was not paying a lot of attention and I wasn't grateful enough for it. And now, struggling with the hair loss for the past 3 years now, I understand the value, how it was amazing to receive so many compliments about it. Interesting fact that I personally didn't know before, that is a delay of hair loss post like any trauma, stress, or disease. So in my understanding, if you got sick or if you experience stress, you would start losing hair immediately. So you would understand where this issue came from immediately. But no, in reality, you can get this stress one day, and only in a few months you will start experience hair loss. And even if your stress is not is not present anymore, a lot of people are not gonna relate the hair loss to the stress that they experienced a few months ago, as I said, so, or the disease or illness that they had a few months ago. So that was a struggle for me to understand why I started losing hair, but let's dive into it right now. Okay, so about my experience, in 2021, I got COVID, and at that time, I didn't know that COVID is related to hair loss. So after my recovery, I didn't pay a lot of attention, but one day I was standing in the shower and I was washing my hair, and I was literally doing this, and I had tons of hair on my hands, and I freaked out because, again, I've never had any issues with my hair before. I've never lost this significant amount of hair, so I got so scary. And this started to happen every single day, every single time I use a bath. And even while I'm working and I'm playing with my hair and I'm going with my hand through it, I would have so much hair in my hand. So obviously I started Google this issue, and a lot of people were saying that they are experiencing the same thing. So I was like, okay, this is natural, this is okay. A lot of people experiencing this, so I shouldn't stress about it. It will just go by, and my body will recover, and I'm eating healthy. What can be I will just recover itself, and I will heal. My body will heal itself. So I should not do anything special. So I kind of forgot about it, and I didn't do again anything for about a year. And at the end of the year, after having this COVID, and I'm still taking a shower, and I'm still pulling a lot of hair from my head, and I'm no, I need to start doing something because it's not healthy. It's not what it's supposed to be. I mean, I'm gonna lose my hair. And for understanding, I think I lost about 40% of the whole hair, and the whole thickness of my hair. They became so thin, so thin. I've never had it before. After talking to the doctor, I started to add some nutrition meals and vitamins to my daily routine. So I started to take vitamin D, zinc, omega-3. I started to eat more fish, and I started to take care of my scalp as well. So again, I just want to mention really quick that everything that I'm saying today is just my experiencing and sharing with you. It's not what you're supposed to do for yourself. Basically, and obviously, go talk to your doctor and dermatologist first, and after they will help you to understand the path for your journey with the hair loss. I just want to mention that after I got after I recovered from COVID, I used vitamins. So I've been using vitamin D, vitamin C, zinc, omega-3, and all of this, and I was eating very healthy. But I know it's a key role for your like recovery in terms of the hair loss, but in my case it didn't help. I think all of those vitamins were just battling and helping my body to recover from this disease, but it wasn't enough to help my hair to grow. One of the things that I implemented in my weekly routine was taking care of the scalp. All the time before, I underestimated the value and like how important it is to take care of your scalp, but now it makes total sense. Now I massage my scalp before taking a shower every single time, so basically it helps with the circulation of the blood of your head. Second, I started to implement rosemary in my weekly routine, taking care of my hair. So first up, I'm using the rosemary oil. Second, I'm using the rosemary hair mask, deep conditioning mask, and I'm using the shampoo, which main ingredient is rosemary as well. Rosemary helps with circulation of the blood and the hair growth, and I'm telling you, it made a huge change in my life, and I'm sure it will help yours as well. So I'm gonna dive into details on how I basically do my routine with my hair step by step really quick, and you can implement it in your life as well. Okay, so let's dive into it. We will only need two special tools, I would say. So first is the rosemary mint oil that I used, and I love it. You can use any oil you will find with the rosemary ingredient into it. And second, and it's so important, it's a derma roller. I'm using I think it's called like 0.5 millimeters or something like it. So anyone will help. Try to use the little ones, little needles at the beginning, so it doesn't hurt as much. And I just want to warn you, using rosemary oil might dry your scalp and like root at the beginning. It's totally normal, it's new to your head, so I would just use a lot of moisturizing and soothing mask at first, and as you consistently will keep doing it like over and over, your head and your scalp, your hair will actually love it, and they will get used to it, and you will start seeing benefits, and you will start seeing less dryness of your scalp. Okay, so what do? I basically apply oil in the roots of my scalp, like over here, everywhere, not in your face, obviously. Like literally everywhere. Okay, and when I feel that I added enough, I start massaging my hair and my scalp. And don't forget about the back of your head. And I'm gonna continue massaging my scalp for at least 2 minutes to help with circulation. And once you start feeling warm sensation in your head, that's when you can start moving to the next part. Okay, once it's done, we can roll over to the next step, and I'm gonna use the dermal roller, and I'm gonna massage my scalp with it. So how I do, I basically separate my hair, and I'm going with the derma roller over here, and I'm gonna use roll it 10 times up and down, and then I will switch direction and I will roll like from forward to back. And once it's done, I'm gonna move my hair again, and I will continue using the same strategy. And you can see that I still have some areas where I struggle to grow hair, like those areas over here, which is totally natural, and I'm still like dealing with this. But I already start seeing the huge impact of using rosemary oils and rosemary products in general. So I start seeing a new baby hair growing in like this specific areas where I like it impacted me the most. Okay, so after we're done with the massage and dermal roller, I'm gonna leave oil for at least 5 or 10 more minutes to so the oils will work deeper in my scalp. But after that, I'm gonna take a shower using the rosemary shampoo, and it doesn't have any sulfates, so it's pretty healthy. And after that, I'm gonna use the mask, but I'm gonna see you in the next shot. Okay, and now after we took a shower and our hair are still wet, I'm gonna apply a mask, and I'm using the same brand as I used for the oils, and it looks like a paste cream, and I'm using a pretty generous amount, and this is how it looks, and I apply it all over my hair and scalp. Perfect. So after it's done, I'm just gonna use the hair clip and I'm gonna pull them up, and I'm gonna leave the mask on for at least 45 minutes. I think on here it says like 15-20 minutes, but personally I found it's working best if I leave it at least for 40-45 minutes. So you do you, you don't have to, but that's how it was best for me. Alright guys, so I just took a shower, I rinsed everything off, and I applied the leave-in conditioner and I dried my hair. So now they look super healthy and beautiful, and unfortunately I wasn't able to show on the camera because it's really hard to see, but what I'm proud of right now is I'm getting like baby hair, which means I'm finally growing my hair back. And you will, I see personally like this little tiny hairs are like showing from like everywhere around my head, which is so amazing. I hope this video was a little bit helpful for you and you will find some tips that you can implement in your life. And I hope you guys have the most beautiful hair and healthy hair as well. Love you all.